Hi, my name is Anula Galewska. I'm now recording from Moscow. I just came back from your beautiful country where I spent 2 amazing weeks of holidays. Unfortunately, I already left and you're meeting only today, so I couldn't be with you in person. But because I'm a sustainability consultant and I worked in sustainability for the past 10 years, Vicky asked me to share a little bit of my experience from the Seychelles, from the sustainability point of view. And I decided that I will not talk in theory, but I will share with you some statistics, but also examples of what I've experienced when being in Seychelles in the past weeks. So I hope you'll find this presentation interesting.
So, first of all, I would like to share with you how COVID impacts the demand for tourism and tourism experiences. And the most important, I guess, factor or trend is that people are so fed up of sitting at home that they are desperate to reconnect with nature, and they are also looking for to move. That's why any soft and hard adventure is right now in demand. And definitely, you know better than I that Seychelles is the best place to do anything related to nature. Obviously, you have a great, amazing water sport offer, but also great hiking, and there is something that for anyone to do. So definitely that's why Seychelles, and everyone is also looking for summer. I can tell you that winter in Europe and our hemisphere is horrible and very long. So the good weather also helps in choosing Seychelles. So you're starting really, really well. And another thing that happened during COVID is that people realized how important it is to support the neighbors and people in need. And because we started caring for our communities more, now travelers also want and expect businesses to care for people. And especially now, people realize the financial situation, how difficult it is, and it is increasingly important for travelers to make sure that their money stays in the local community. And what it means for you, it means that apart from buying local produce, which you should be doing, and you have great local produce, you should be employing locally and be proud of it. So if anything that you provide, I don't know, for breakfast or any other catering services, or your all employees are local, then you should be absolutely proud of it and say it out loud, because this will attract customers. Also, what you can do is to support other micro entrepreneurs in your area, other restaurants, souvenir shops, galleries, excursion providers. And in order to do this, leave a booklet or leave a map like the one that I got in Pralin, showing some of the local attractions. This is how you can make sure that your money supports the local community. Um, Definitely, there is a growing demand for sustainable tourism, and people are more and more interested in that and more aware. But you need to understand that even though people say that they are looking for sustainable travel, it doesn't mean that they want to think about it when on holiday. There are some eco freaks like me, and I would be definitely following, those who are super sustainable and evaluating everything that you do. But other people, most of them, would just expect you to offer them more sustainable travel choices when they can just enjoy their holiday. We are lazy. We are really lazy, even if we are super environmentally friendly at home. When on holidays, we just don't want to think about it. And we expect you, the tourism and businesses and accommodations, to think for us and just don't give us an opportunity to be irresponsible. And it means that we expect you to take care of the waste, so the minimize the waste and then recycle it where possible. Also, we don't want to say no to plastic straw. Just don't give us any straw or a paper straw on request. We don't want to say no to a plastic bottle. Just don't give us a plastic bottle. You can offer water in jars, water in glass. You have water dispensers. You have many different ways of how tourists can get water beside plastic bottles. We expect you to take care of your natural environment, and everything that is going on in Seychelles is about environment. If people see any litter on the beach, if they don't see turtles, if they don't see any other wild species, they at some point simply will not come back. So it is in your own interest and benefit to take care of the environment and maybe invest some money, efforts, volunteering, your time, resources, or financial resources to support nature conservation. We also This can be by using natural construction materials, natural elements, like, instead of having some plastic elements in the hotel, you can explore natural things, banana leaves or wood or bamboo or anything that you have. I'm not expert on local materials, but you know better. And also local sourcing of everything and 0 kilometer, where you can buy food from a local farmer. Let customers know where you buy the food. I'm sure they will be very happy to hear that it's extremely local, like from your neighborhood. um, and very importantly, people increasingly really look at your credentials. So people will book you if they know that you implemented some sustainability practices. And as a follow-up now, like platforms like booking.com already shows which hotels have been certified with sustainability schemes and what exactly they've been doing. And so even if you're really sustainable, but you don't get certification to prove that, or you don't really explain to people what you're doing, they would not know. So make sure that you share the information. And I know that you guys have the Seychelles Sustainable Tourism label, and not many of you have actually applied because maybe you think it's too complicated or you don't see the benefits. I can tell you that I've seen such a huge increase for demand for sustainability certifications, because there is a lot of greenwashing going on. People simply don't trust when you say that you're eco if you're not, so they actually expect you to be verified. And all these sustainable tourism labels, although they have lots of criteria and it may seem that they are impossible, they are actually quite easy to achieve. So I'm sure that Vicky will share with you how you can do that. Uh, and one more very important statistic for me, because I'm definitely one of these people, is that over half of travelers feel annoyed when an accommodation stops them from being as sustainable as they would like to be. It means when people would like to avoid plastic, single-use plastic during their holidays, but they just don't have an option, an alternative, and they are forced to use a plastic bottle, or they are like the plate behind this reviews here was all wrapped in plastic, and I was really annoyed. And this you can see in the customer reviews afterwards, whether it is about waste, plastic waste, or it is about how you treat animals. If you people are also more aware about animal rights and so on. So just be mindful that if you make them annoyed, they will definitely leave this in their reviews. And I don't know who's this guy. I found him on the on Soleil, super cute. But that's not the point. During COVID, in the last year and a half, there is increasing awareness of social issues like unemployment and anti-racism movements, but also the restoration of natural habitats. And in particular, there is increased awareness and interest in awareness of wildlife and advocacy for wildlife protection. And Seychelles here plays a huge role because you have amazing wildlife and nature. So make sure that you protect it, because customers definitely expect you to do so. And with this, I would like to finish my super short presentation. If you'd like to chat with me about sustainable tourism, you'd like to learn more, I run different basic courses for hospitality and tourism operators. So if you'd like to learn more about what you do, please do connect. If you have any question as well, I hope I will come back to your country and we'll meet in person soon. Otherwise, you can also visit Moscow to see some snow in April. Bye. Have a great seminar.